guys, I am back and today I'm going to be doing a very quick and very fun update to my 2021 Pan That palette. If you have not seen my videos thus far, I'm going to link the playlist in the description box down below for your viewing pleasures so that you can see where I started out. I'm going to very quickly insert a picture of what the palette looked like last month before I get into it. If you remember, my focus shade for February was the shade Boss, which is a bronzy shade, and I did get some good use out of it this month. So without much further ado, this is what my palette is looking like. To be completely honest, the only shade that might look different is probably Drive. That's the only one that gets good, like, visual progress. But I swear I've used this palette a lot, guys. I only used this like once maybe, but this shade I used a good amount of times, and then I kind of just got to a point with Boss where I was just taking a little bit on my finger and I would smudge it on my lid and then against my lower lash line, and that was my look, and I was really happy with it. Again, as I said in my last video, these are very pigmented shimmers. I think I'm going to need to start using them with a brush if I really, really, really want to see visual progress, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to waste product. I like these shadows. I don't have an issue with any of them except Dominate. I have to use that one with a brush, but that's different. We're not going to get down that road. But I also do want to start like actually working my way through this palette. So I think I'm going to have to test out how I feel about these shimmers with a brush. So that is going to be my first goal for this upcoming month, to try all of the shimmers with, I have two kind of good packer brushes. I'm going to try them with those, see how I feel, see if maybe that can get some better visual progress. And then, and then I want to focus on some other eye and kind of more different lip products in my collection this month and in my other projects. So I think my focus shade for this month is going to be the shade Drive. I think getting some good visual progress out of that will help keep me motivated. I used Boss at least 10 times, I want to say. I used Stylin' and Crisp probably like 6 or 7 times. I used Drive once or twice. I used this shade maybe once, and this shade maybe once. So that's where I'm at. Again, for me, it's easier for me to focus on one shade at a time. That's why I pick a focus shade. And again, I focused on this and I got some really good use out of it. So that is everything for this update. I am hoping to see maybe a little bit more of a change visually next month. I know these updates haven't been super exciting thus far. I don't want to say I'm new to panning eyeshadow. New to panning a palette in this way. I've always like panned a palette and been like, okay, I'm gonna hit 2 shades and then I'm gonna move on. This, I almost want to focus on all of the shades at once. So it's a little bit different experience for me, but I'm very happy with focusing on this. I'm very happy with the idea of getting it out of my collection, and overall, I think I am making some good progress. I do think there's more of a dip in the shade Boss. I just don't think you can see it through some pictures and a camera. But there is getting to be a pretty good dip in that shade. I think the next shade I'm going to hit pan is either going to be Crisp or Boss. So we shall see. Very excited for this. We've gone over my goals for the upcoming month. We've taken a good old look at this palette, and that is everything that I have for you guys today. I know this video is super short and sweet, but thank you so much for coming and joining me. If you want to see where I go with this palette, make sure to subscribe and check back in here at the end of March. End of March is going to be super exciting because that is my birthday. I'm so happy. And thoughts and words. And I am super excited for the project painting content that we have coming up down the line. If you like project pans, I'm going to link my other projects currently going on in the description box below for your viewing pleasure. I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for joining me. Thanks, guys!